Yo guys.
Yo, what's up, people?
I need these.
Yeah. Oh, do I need them? Oh, I don't need them.
My glasses? No, you don't need them.
Okay.
Hey guys, back again with another Emanate segment.
What we do. So today we're gonna be talking about self-hate. So
Deep.
yeah, self-hate. It runs deep, but we're just gonna be actually just picking a few things, a few different points.
Because we could go far with this.
Yeah, because self-hate has been good. Almost every problem we have in this world is because of hate and self-hate, and that's the thing. So,
sorry, go ahead and start us off.
Start us off.
Okay, I'll start us off. So basically, where this idea stemmed from was that I thought about how all the problems we have as people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be with ourselves, which is the main thing here, or even with some other small aspects in life and what other people do or say, or what other people are.
All problems with other people as well.
Exactly. Yeah. It all kind of falls back on you in a sense if you go back and ask the why question.
Yeah.
Alright? And it sounds like a bit typical, but if you actually take some aspects of your life and ask yourself why you feel that way about it, it's like, okay, I have this opinion on this. Why? For example, I'm going to take another example. For example, like, why, if you ask a girl, why do you prefer a guy to be 6 foot tall? 6 feet tall, even though, like, you're not that tall or whatever, you want him to be that much taller than you. Why do you prefer this? She's like, no, but it gives me a sense of security, and I'd like to look up at my close, my significant other, my spouse. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But why would you want to look up at someone? Why do you feel like they should be towering above you?
Yeah.
And it comes down to you. That's a you problem. You know what I mean? It's not that they that height or they're not specific heights.
It's got really dark up in here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not fulfilling. Yeah, I got somber, dude. It's really deep. It's not that they're not fulfilling a specific requirement, that they should be. It's just that you have an issue with it based on an insecurity that you have. Like, why do you feel you need to look up at someone for them to be, for
good
it to
enough.
be somewhat of a relationship, for it to be a functioning relationship? Why should you have to look up at them?
Yeah.
Why do they have to tower above you? Like, it's small things like that. So that's my example and how I feel about it. Always trace it back to you by asking the why. Why?
It's very interesting because, like, I feel like a lot of, even now when we go more into like self-hate, like when you hate yourself. So, like, I like to go back to babies. If you, like, babies are the cutest things, they have their little fat rolls and everything. And then when they get out onto the playground, as they grow up and, maybe, they're out on the playground. And one kid says, hey, you're fat, or you this, or you this color, or you too white, or you too black, something like that. That's when start noticing. It's those negative kind of things that a lot of people, like, when they trace it back, why do I hate my skin? I hate my skin because it's too dark. If you trace it really back, someone made fun of them that they're too dark, that they're dark as night or something like that.
Basically, it came from a popular opinion in a sense.
Popular, unpopular, or even it's just usually that those external opinions, and we have to remember, we don't have to take all those, whatever people say. Like, even in our country, South Africa, if we grew up, let's say you put babies of different races and just raised them in the house, never told them they were different, never told them much about the history, but just told them to just be positive and love each other, I doubt you would have a lot of problems with them pointing out, hey, you like this. They'll just grow up equally. Even when you see babies, when they see someone, it doesn't matter what skin color they are, they appreciate that person until they're taught
not
to hate that kind of person, hate that culture, hate that person of that religion, hate that person of that gender, or whatever.
I mean, even before hate, like, it starts with the small things, like telling their kid not to greet certain other kids.
Yeah, don't touch them because they're like this.
Then do that. Okay, cool. I've seen it. You've seen it. Like, it's
exactly.
It's all taught a lot of the time. It comes from that external factor, like you mentioned.
Self-hate is taught, and hate against others is taught.
And anything else you want to add?
What are some examples like that you've seen or heard of, like from celebrities or just normal people?
Because the idea for this video I got was from interview that happened with Lil Yachty, rapper,
Yeah.
who happens to be a dark-skinned rapper, and his opinion was that he did not want to have a dark-skinned baby, and he thought, so essentially it stemmed from, okay, why do you not want to have a
Don't want a
dark-skinned
baby like me, bro.
why don't you want to have a dark-skinned baby, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, no. He said, no, because dark-skinned babies aren't pretty. They're not cute. It's not beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, okay. And then we go
You're
into why
dark-skinned.
again. He's dark-skinned, very dark-skinned, by the way. It's like, why? Why again? It's
Yeah.
like, no, my mother was light-skinned, my father was dark-skinned, so I kind of want to change that in my family, give my baby a chance. But, he didn't want to face the fact that he just finds, his own skin color. He's got that self-hate towards himself. Whatever opinion he got, we haven't lived with him. We don't know what opinions he's, received throughout his life. Or someone eventually is like, no, dark skin's ugly. We don't know, but I assume it's something along that line.
Yeah.
Like it was taught to him that that's not the way. This is the opinion, and he just grew up with that. You ask the why question, you start to find out things about yourself you never really knew.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially if you're honest with yourself.
And it's things like this. It can be the smallest thing. Oh yeah, my dad wasn't around, or my mom wasn't around, and she's dark skinned. So yeah, dark skinned people are ugly.
Yeah,
but it builds up into it follows us into our adulthood, and
yeah,
it's really messy. So that's why we gotta check these things. I've seen it even in that instance. I've seen people say. No, only this race of girls are pretty. Only this, and I'm just like, nah, fam. I'm telling you, whatever type you love, whether it's tall, short, skinny, big, it doesn't really matter. You can find someone in whatever race there is, whatever shade there is on this earth. You can find someone that matches that,
criteria,
that criteria that you like. And that's the thing. It was beautiful, but when I hear that, I really get frustrated because I've seen, man, a lot of beautiful people. If you just open your eyes, man, just open your eyes. Yeah. What is your take on how to deal with this self-hate?
The thing is, it's a systematic thing. It's a process. It can't just be one or two things done because it's generational.
Yeah,
that's the problem. Problems like this that go deep and it's hard to solve. That's like the biggest thing. That's why something like studying psychology is so hard to actually get cures for things. Because you can't, it's hard to cure someone and you don't know where the roots of their problem is.
You're mental, bro.
They don't even know where the roots of the problem is. Like, mate, why are you like this? You can't tell me why.
Why am I like this, guys? Why? Why tell me? Why?
Exactly. Even if you think back to all the instances in your life, probably there's some things that you can't even remember that you've repressed.
No, that's
you
true.
won't even know. So it's hard to get to that source and actually solve it. Sure, there's a few small things we can do, especially starting with kids when they're young.
Yeah.
I think that's where we can start with the young
ones.
Always,
always, yeah.
They're impressionable. Teach them the right things because they just absorb everything. So it also starts from what we're taught, definitely from what we're taught at home.
Yeah.
Like parents, we hold them in such high regard, we want to impress them, we don't want to disappoint them.
That's why it's on us. Like a lot of you guys that watch us, a lot of you ladies that watch us, you're not parents yet. Some of you might be, but like the thing is, we gotta. It's up to us to change. But also in our lives, with our self-hate and our hatred towards others. I will always say this, and I'll say this a lot of times on our channel. I will bring it up probably in the next video or the next few videos, but it comes down to choice. We got to make decisions, certain decisions. So if you hate yourself because someone called you a nerd, if you hate yourself because someone said you're not black enough, if you hate yourself because someone said you're too black, you're too white, you're not white enough, this, that, whatever they might have said, it comes down to the choice of you starting to accept and love yourself for who you are. And starting to realize that you need to love yourself. So put those things into practice. Practice loving yourself. I know it sounds silly, but tell yourself. But it all comes to making the choice and actively trying to be more positive. So
and also don't follow the crowd, because a lot of these opinions are popular opinions. So it might be a group of people sometimes that have this opinion about,
and they push that agenda.
Push that agenda. Oh, nerds. Yeah. It becomes a thing of apparently studying to get a future is uncool.
That is dope, man. Like that is dope. To make your own bread. Like, come come on.
make your bed.
It's
To be
like-
organized and neat. Like at that time, it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't understand where this
Yeah,
things
because
came from.
this man's a neat guy, and I actually like really commend him because I like he's so compartmentalized. Like the way he does, even in his bag. Like I was so amazed. In his bag, he has this one pocket. He puts his
Such a
laptop.
bag.
he has this one place where he puts his hard drive. Like those things never cross. Like, and I always commend it because like when I do my stuff, I just dump everything in. So like I've always told him, bro, like the way you keep your stuff, I like the order in which you do stuff. Back then, someone could have come and said, dude, you're so weird for doing that. What's your deal? And then
Yeah,
and then you also have to come to the decision: am I going
Yeah.
to take that
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah.
the truth, or is it just someone's opinion that's not true? And I find out my own
Exactly.
truth.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. Awesome. So
Self-
anything else on that?
Just turn that self-hate into self-love, people. Gotta love ourselves,
Yeah.
Love yourself, man.
Everything falls into place.
Yeah. So
So,
let's hammer Nate.
like, comment, and subscribe. Let's talk about it.
Let's do this. So.